Hello, my sweet, 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 sweet Pisces. Thank you so much for your patience. This is AD with Chaos Tarot, and I'm back with your August 2019 reading, guys. So let's just talk about July real quick. It hit all of us, but I feel like it was for all the best reasons. It was kind of like this slow tower. You know, all the structures and all the walls and kind of the castle that we built up in the sky was brought down, brought back to an earthly level. And now I feel, well, at least for me, I can say I'm ready to take action. I'm ready to take charge. I'm ready to get back in the swing of things. All those things that I was holding on to, you know, it seems like we've been able to release them. And so we're ready to start on like this new journey and just embark on all the things that we've, the tarot readers been like, new love, new opportunities, new work, new finance situations. We're just like foaming at the mouth for it, right? So without any further ado, let's get into your reading. I do not want to keep you waiting, okay, guys? And like, I'm in a real Star Wars Princess Leia mood today. I can't tell you why, but may the force be with you. I guess it's just how I feel. But let's get into it. Look at this. Even right off the whip, we have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands coming together. And like, that's why I said it's just this new passion. It's this renewed sense in self. Like, I feel like a lot of us have been so separated from who we are and what we want. And this has been for years for some of us. Like, this isn't one of those things where July was hard. No, it's been July was hard. 2019 has been tough. 2018 was ridiculous. 2017, don't even get me started. 2016 was a mess. Like, it's just been one of those collections. And I feel like after all of that, after all of it, with all the eclipses and the retrogrades, it seems like in July, we were forced to sit the fuck down and find out who the fuck we are. And we're so proud of that. And we're so ready to just tell the world, right, with that Queen of Wands. And people are attracted to us because of that, because it seems like a lot of Pisces have done that work. And now we're just in this eager state to get that abundance, right? Look at that. Like I said, the tower moment to the Ace of Wands. Like, and that's exactly what it felt like. Woo, for a lot of us, guys. All right. Favorite card. So let's see what's going on for us in August 2019 for Pisces. Okay. I was trying to obviously it was not. I was about to say these cards would not go back in, and I rarely take the flippers when I'm shuffling that way, but well, let me tell you something. So we got the Sun followed by the Three of Cups. So reunion, being around friends, again, just enjoying life. We got the Lovers, so big decisions could come up, and meeting soulmates, twin flames, all that. I was like, I am a consumer of tarot readers too, and so that's been a theme, and it's been a theme in my personal readings too, so I'm not surprised to see the Lovers come, and all this major arcana to the Ten of Pentacles. So that stability, that abundance that we've been waiting for, the things that we have been putting into the ground seem to be springing up. So July, excuse me. August is going to be a really great month. Again, a lot of Leo energy. We are in Leo season, and I think a lot of us are just living like Leos. Why do Leos get to have all the fun, right? And so a lot of us are just adapting that energy and just going for it, going after what we want, receiving the attention that we know that we need. And if we don't get it, on to the next, you know? Yeah, even to the Nine of Pentacles. All right, let's see. Oof, man. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's see what's going on for our Pisces for 2019, please. Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune, guys. May the odds be ever in your favor. I know that was a not a Star Wars reference, but same energy, right? But we do have the Wheel of Fortune, so things are certainly turning. Destiny is having its way with us in like this really glorious way, particularly through networking, friendships, social connections. Like, we're just meeting the soul tribe is like the lingo I keep hearing, and I like it. So it's like the soul tribe. You're really coming into union with people who are really important. Some of it can be romantic, but a lot of it is just the support that you need. So it's like if you've been trying to build a business or whatever and you've been looking for those people, you're going to find people who want to do the exact same things and want it the exact same way, you know. And how often does that happen? So again, the universe is just gifting us with the things that we've been, I would say asking, but let's be honest, begging the universe for. It seems like it's going to start delivering, or, you know, we're going to start seeing the beginning of the return of those plants that we, or those seeds that we planted, right? Okay, let's see. And 3, 2, and one last shuffle for Pisces, and 1. Alrighty. Oh, just kidding. We do have the Chariot, so it could be connecting with the Cancer, but this is all about moving forward with that warrior-like attitude. And again, the cool thing about the Chariot card is like his face is so stern and he's so goal-oriented and he's so ready to move on. He has the yin and the yang, complete balance. And that's the energy that I was talking about earlier as far as being through the ringer, but understanding that once you're through the ringer, you really get to know yourself in like this beautiful way where you get to believe in the person that you're becoming. And he's charging towards it. It's like you see who you want to be in 20 years, 10 years. Like I keep saying, we're on this 20-year cycle. You see that person and you are going zing towards it. Like there's nothing that can even distract you. And your discernment is so pristine and so precise as to who is going to help you along that journey, who is rooting for you, who's there for you, right, Pisces? And so it's like this really great thing after taking a moment again of reflection, healing, actually taking that time. I feel like a Pisces, I just want to pat you on the back, you know, pat ourselves on the back because we did something that no one does. We went places that no one goes, and that is in our subconscious. And really, really, a lot of people did work to heal those wounds from past relationships, from past work environments, and just got in tune with what is it that I want? What is it that I see for myself? Where is it that I'm going? And we answered those questions going to the depths of our psyche and being comfortable with that. And that's a very difficult thing to do. And so we're coming out on the other side of it. It's kind of like this beautiful flower thing where it's like we're in full bloom now. And so we're ready to accept those things that we, at one point probably didn't even feel like we deserved, or we didn't even know we could ask for, if that makes sense. So it's really like this beautiful new energy, guys. I'm here for it. 3, 2, all right, and 1. Okay. Just kidding. Lord have mercy. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles flying out. So much flyers just because of all the energy that's coming in. And I'm so not surprised to see this wand energy. You can find yourself passionate about the new project that you're starting, and it can have the potential to bring in financial abundance. Be open to receiving. The thing about the Queen of Pentacles is she receives. She doesn't have to go out. Things come to her because she's planted those seeds. She believes in manifestation, right? She believes in the power of thought. And she believes in the power of, like, if I just focus on this one pinnacle, if I put my energy into this, then other things will happen around me. I don't have to force it, right? And so that is the energy that is being carried for these new opportunities that are coming in, these new passionate opportunities, these things that you really, really care deeply about and want to nurture. And again, there is a financial gain to it, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles lives in abundance. She is the definition of abundance. And so just be prepared. Just be open to receiving. Be open to being out. Be open to saying yes when you really want to say no to, like, going out with your friends, and pick up the phone even when you really don't want to, because it could be that call you've been waiting for, right? Okay. Here's to actually finishing this. Okay. And 1. Great. Okay. So the underlying energy we do have is the Chariot, and it's followed by the 3 of Pentacles. And so that's why I was saying, charging straight towards that soul tribe, people who want what you want, and you have this warrior-like attitude to get where you're going. And even, I wouldn't be surprised if you end up stepping into a leadership position within a community that you're already working in, where people just really see your value and they want to use you in the best way possible. Use your mind, use your wherewithal, use your discernment, right, in order to guide them and lead them. So some of you guys could easily be stepping into leadership positions, or just getting a promotion or opportunity where you get to grow and really shine and kind of take these lessons that you've learned for the past few years, decades for some of you, and you know, become a shepherd of sheep, sheep who are willing, you know, to follow you in a way. And that can be a hard response. That can be a tough responsibility, but I think that Pisces are welcoming it. Just because it's just like, well, I didn't go through all of this for nothing. So I just see you leading a pack. If you can write it down, if you can share it, you know, that's going to be so important, through creativity and through work. Just be open and honest. You know, people are going to wonder. I just heard that, it's a gospel song. Man, it's by, Sister Mary. And it's just like, how did you get all these things? And like, I worked for it, because people are just going to be so curious. It's like, how were you able to get all of these things? You're going to be like, listen, girl, do you have a minute? Because I can tell you exactly how this happened, but it's a long story. Share that story. People actually want to hear it. You're going to be a source of inspiration for a lot of people. All right. All right, so let's get into the deck. So we have the Page of Wands. Again, that Leo energy and Leo season. The Four of Cups. The Nine of Cups. The Ten of Swords. The heart of the reading we have is the Hierophant. The Two of Swords. The Star card. I had a feeling that this was going to come out. I just knew that this was going to come out. Specifically about sharing your story. You could, a lot of you guys, if you have any aspirations of being seen, this is the time. This is going to be a really good time for you to be seen, and discovered, you know. And I just looked up and saw 1111. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. Hell yeah. And then finally we have the Knight of Swords. All right, guys, let's get into it. I'm going to take out my clarifying deck just in case, but I feel really confident about this. So there could be opportunities that are coming in, again, that you're passionate about and open to having, especially with this Nine of Cups. This is all about wish fulfillment, getting what you want for the first time in a long time. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just about getting what you want, because you've done the work, you've done the healing work to do that. You really, this Ten of Swords, right, is right under this Page of Wands. Excuse me, this is how it's sitting on my table. So, and then under that is the Star card. It's healing this energy. The Ten of Swords, I feel like, guys, if you're like, I'm not out of it, you're closing out this cycle. You're leaving it behind, okay? You're leaving a really, really tough cycle behind, but it's in the past. And when you reflect and you think about it, you're just like, goodness gracious, I'm such a strong person. I am such a worthy person. I'm committing to myself. I'm committing to what I want, right? With this Hierophant. All right. This is very strong Taurus energy. And Taurus is all about being grounded and also just focusing on comforts and home and abundance, true abundance, guys. And a lot of you guys are just going to be such a pillar for people who are lost, you know, for people who are lost. They're really going to be coming to confide in you. Because the Hierophant, look at all these people who are looking up. That's why I'm just like, there's a certain celebrity, there's just a certain energy that you bring where people just want to see you. People want to hear what you have to say, and you have so much to say. You have so much to say, excuse me, with this Knight of Swords here. It's just, you're giving messages and you should be open to receiving them, guys, okay? I do want to clarify why this Two of Swords is here, but I really feel like it's because decisions are going to have to be made. If you start getting what you want, you start getting what you ask for, you know, you realize you want a new life, you want a new beginning. That means you're going to have to cut some things out. You're going to have to leave some things behind. You're going to have to move. So there are going to be a lot of opportunities that are going to present itself, and you're going to have to use your discernment in order to move through that, right? And using your intuition and your mind. They're just so completely in sync right now in a way that a lot of people don't even get to experience in their lifetime, right? This is such a gift. These opportunities that are coming in and this wish fulfillment is such a gift for you, for the people around you, because you're going to be so generous. I just see you being very generous about what's coming towards you, especially with this Nine of Cups. And again, you got to spread the word. When it starts coming in for you, you have to spread the word in like a really positive way is what I keep hearing, okay? We got the Star again. So the Star twice. I mean, this is ultimate wish fulfillment, particularly with the Nine of Cups being here too, and just healing and celebrity. That's why I'm like, you got to spread the word. Start spreading the news. You know, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And then we have the Three of Wands. And look at this little boat. He's in his little boat. You know, he's moving, he's traveling. So there could be opportunities for travel. And And probably that's where the hesitation comes in, because you're just like, man, I don't know if I should leave this behind. But you're charging towards something with this Two of Swords. You're just going to be seen, and it's just going to be a new environment for you, new opportunities. And so you just got to use that divine discernment in order to get through this next chapter, next phase, guys. It's growth, it's expansion. It's just, how do you want to grow? How do you want to expand? I think that there's elements of surprise within this reading, and within this month, where things are going to start manifesting themselves in weird ways. And when I say weird, it's just the universe is super funny. So it's never how you think it should be, right? So just be open and just be prepared for that. Do not be blind. That's what I'm hearing. Don't be blind. Do not keep these blindfold on. Be open. Keep your ears open. Keep your eyes open in order to receive, because you're going to be getting some messages for ultimate wish fulfillment. Yeah. I wasn't trying to take that, but yeah, I do see a new beginning in work, guys. So if you've been, because I was asking to clarify the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, I see a new beginning in work. A new beginning in work, a new start, with the Fool card and the Eight of Pentacles. So your focus is about to be redirected towards what you want, all right, and what it is that you're standing for, okay? Particularly if you felt some sort of stagnation, it's changing. It's changing. A lot of your financial situations are changing, because you're going to be focused on your craft, something that you're positive. Mercury is still in retrograde, guys, and it has been kicking my ass. But okay. It just flew out of my hands. But you're redirecting your energy into get what you want. And I feel like I'm just hearing, yeah, and I see why the King of Swords is here. I didn't understand it right. That you have this clarity on how to go about it, and this really, awesome way. Like, people are going to be like, I don't see how we're going to get it done. And you're just going to know how to get it done. That's why this Chariot card is going to be here. You just see paths that no one else is even thinking of looking for. Speak up. I'm also hearing speak up. Speak up. If you think something, if you see something or you feel something, say something. If you believe something, say something, because people are actually looking to hear you. Do not, okay, Pisces, do not stifle yourself. Don't mute yourself in this month, because it's really going to be important what you have to share. You're really going to be moving things forward, okay? And people are looking at you to do so, even if you don't recognize it. But if you're sitting in a meeting and somebody's just like, oh, I really don't know how we're going to get, I don't know, I just heard squid. That's so random, but it's like, I really don't know how we're going to get these squid back to the ocean. You're going to be like, why don't you just use a boat? Everybody else is going to be throwing out, we can get some monkeys and drop them over. You're going to be like, why don't we just grab a boat? Say it. Speak it. Speak it. People really need to hear it, because you're just on a different wave. And so people want to hear how you would approach it, for in work environments, which is why you easily could be stepping up into leadership positions. And it's not going to be, this is one of those, I don't want to say few times, but it's one of those times where Pisces is actually, you're not going to be ignored, if that makes sense. So like, sometimes you can't suggest things, and you feel like it always just goes by the wayside. Like, you're like, no, nobody ever hears me. Nobody ever listens to me. Now someone is. Hold on one second.